Show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, things have definitely been looking up for them lately during this midseason stretch. I think pieces are really falling into place for them at this stage. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this because the veterans have been here before. They can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes three of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We're at the home of the Bucks, the BMO Harris Bradley Center in beautiful Milwaukee. And, of course, Matthew Dellavedova, out his presence, had to overcome the hole there.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an unheralded 19-year-old from Greece. He's been a quick study at the NBA level. One reason? He actually takes notes. He said, we all make mistakes and your mind can't remember them all. I write what I did wrong and what worked. I'm going to keep it going. Someday, I'll have a collection. That dedication, Kevin, the sky is the limit for the Greek Freak.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? And Brent, with the grind of the season really upon us, we're about halfway through. Is this the point where the bench helps a team be better, be a bigger factor in going forward from this point?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Kevin. It's a great point that the depth of your team at this point in the year is something where coaches feel confident about being a contending team, that they know they can rely on these guys to come in and bring the juice every night competitively.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the 76ers. Radigan Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Fultz. 5 on the clock. The shot by Saric, no good. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Now Perea, Monroe outside. Puts it up from 15. Saric grabs the board. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
All the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Good shot. That free throw, no good. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. The goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art
13-point game against Chicago.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Okafor in the post, covered by Parker. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Simmons.
So what an incredible effort from Simmons, using his length so well when he's hitting the ball.
Screen by Monroe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Here's Berea. Not going to go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, was impressive.
Yeah, it was almost robotic, Greg, in this one. They filtered out all the noise and came in razor-sharp precision on the offensive end.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Last season, Giannis truly making the leap to superstar in the NBA. Brett was recognized by the fans, as well as he was voted in as a starter for the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And I love the point that Giannis made last year with regards to that All-Star voting, Kevin. He said he would have gotten more votes if people knew how to spell his name correctly. I still get it wrong.
From Antetokounmpo.
And for the Sixers, trust the process was the motto. And the process now finally bearing fruit. You see the young talent. Now it's about figuring out how all these pieces fit together.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. You were talking about the fits for these young Sixers. A bit of a logjam in recent seasons in their front court.
Yeah, I mean, they were in talent acquisition mode, just going for the best player available. And now as they see things taking shape, it's time to try and balance the roster. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. He feeds it to Middleton. Monroe, left side. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I'm not sure if it's a bad start or unlucky here. 0 for 4. Can't think too much about it. Just got to get that first one to go.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Oh, here's Parker. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Volts kicks to Okafor, shoots over Monroe, and it's Okafor missing. Bucks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Redick against Berea. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the 76ers.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years. Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set
to go along with that gigantic frame.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Good on both.
When the Bucks ownership changed just a few years back, you could feel that there was a change for the direction of this basketball club, and they're much more focused on building from the draft, taking a lot of young players that have tremendous potential and seeing where they can go, and doing everything they can to make this a great free agent destination. The new arena will help that.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Outside, Simmons. Okafor kicks to Fultz. A three-pointer is right on target. Fultz has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with the Bucks in this current ownership approach, you can really see it off the court as well. They've done a great job of reaching out to the community.
Love the investment that they've made in the team. The new downtown arena is coming along. The rebrand looks awesome. I love the new logo and the color scheme that they play with and the court. Attention to the details. And they put together a pretty exciting young roster. That's the most important part.
Here's Redick following the three by Milwaukee. At the elbow, Fultz. They set the pick. Okafor with the screen on Barea. Fultz, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right. Doesn't get the finish.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
When Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
Throw no good for Parker.
After the knee injury that Parker suffered as a rookie, you just really hoped all that explosiveness would come back. It did in a big way. Unfortunately, it had another tear of the ACL, which started the process over again. But given his track record, I think he'll be back to form.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And with Parker, that ability to cover so much distance so quickly is what makes him a tough assignment as a defender. Brett, you know, you hope the explosiveness can return after his latest second.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He worked very hard to get it back just last season. And I expect him to do the same. And he just kept getting stronger as the season went on. That combination of Parker and Giannis on the wing started making people look at the Bucks in a little bit different light. And when Jabari's at full strength, boy, can he be explosive.
Good for Okafor. The Bucks trail. And here's Barea. Parker outside. Screen by Monroe. Off the screen. And that one drops for him.
Parker taking it over right now. A capable shooter from any spot on the floor.
Ogden against Redick. Side Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Philadelphia, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. misses the free throw. And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tactic to fire up their teammates?
Well, I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly, anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down and fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing, and to watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They grabbed their own miss. No good from Simmons.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Don Maker's checked in for Monroe. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Albert Covington's checked in for J.J. Redick. Now, here's Berea. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, Amir Johnson's checked in for Okafor. Bayless comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bayless, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Holmes. Holmes, that's a screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Covington. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Maker dishes to Berea. Maker passes to Berea. They set the pick. It's the mark. He lays it in. Berea's got 6.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Bayless. Holmes, that's a screen. McConnell kicks to Holmes. Parker with the steal. To the left side wing. Snell, that drops. It comes off an assist from Parker. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. He knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Bayless, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
And the basket by Maker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Bayless kicks to Johnson. Holmes, that's a screen. Covington. Bayless with it. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Now the feed to Snell. Parker dishes to Berea. Maker with a screen for Berea. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Maker kicks to Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
There's not a lot of question about Jabari Parker's talent, a versatile forward with a tremendous drive.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
You were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open three for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 5. Passes to Bayless. And Holmes now, top of the key. Back to Bayless. Now Covington. He had 15 points last outing. Johnson the screen. 6 to shoot. Bayless dishes to Johnson. And that one is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Bucks leading by 3. Outside. Maker with a screen for Parker. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Parker's got 8.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 6.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Now, here's Parker. 8 points for him. Shoots over Covington. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 10 points for Parker.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Here's Johnson. There's a good screen. Here's McConnell. And Henson pulls it down. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Parker. Maker gets to Brogdon. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Maker passes to Parker. Maker with a screen for Parker. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
There you go again. Nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
The 76ers trail by 8. And here's McConnell. Playing so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The assist. Bayless has got 9 points.
And that's from beyond.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
And so it's Jabari Parker making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. Break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to
His last outing, he had 8 points. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Robert Covington. Jarrett Bayless is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Holmes in at the 4. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, leading by 5. There's Stauskas, and he finished it off with the lane. Stauskas has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
I felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell he takes pride in that part of the game. Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game. As you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Stauskas kicks to Holmes. For 3, Covington. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
The dish to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Covington. Tight defense on him, and it's Bayless in the corner. That's to Holmes. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Pocket 6. Holmes, that's a screen. And shot on the way. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And a look at John Henson, the Tar Heel product, very measured in his play. Never as much to hurt you when he's out on the floor.
John Henson's out there for 2 reasons. Rebound the basketball and be a rim protector. He uses those incredibly long arms to bother shooters. And as long as the perimeter defense is shuffling guys towards John Henson's way, it can have a huge effect on the ball game for the minutes he's in.
Eventually become coaches. We've seen it time and again. And what kind of situation would it take, for instance, for you to get involved with that, either on the floor, on the bench, or in the front office?
I'll tell you right now, Kevin, I'm so thankful for my local YMCA because I've coached the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams for the last few years.
Good for
I'm not getting paid for it, but I think I'm learning more there than I would in the league.
But you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it, and Kevin, I think basketball's been such a big part of my life that at some point I will love the opportunity to be involved with one of the 30 teams in the league in some capacity.
Bucks leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Middleton for 3, and a great assist by Crockett as that one goes in. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Stauskas, defended by Middleton. Now here's Fultz. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Stauskas, and he banks in the layup. Stauskas has got his second bucket.
Fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
Middleton dishes to Henson. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. And here's Brockton from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Oh, a little punch, counter-punch action. Neither side clinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now here's Middleton. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Count it. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
screen on Covington. Moves on to Kumbo. Here's Monroe. And Okafor with the block. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Outside, out of Kumbo. Back to Brogdon. Shoots off the step back. And again, the Bucks miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Okafor sets the pick for Fultz. Bader on the way. They get it again. And slam dunk by Sharp.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down. Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you. Just a great attack mentality. Got right through the defense to finish strong inside.
Here's Fultz. 8 points for him. Covington with it. Back to Sharp. Here's Okafor. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here you can check the story on Dario Saric. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Monroe sets a screen for Brogdon. Henson with the screen. On to Kumbo. Passes to Monroe. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
It's a beautiful follow-through from Monroe outside the paint this time.
Picked by Okafor. Stauskas kicks to Fultz. Okafor with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Fultz. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Fultz has got 7 points for the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
On to Kumbo. Dishes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Monroe. The Bucks working the ball around. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo has got Parker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gold gets to Okafor. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. For Okafor. Andrews checked in for the Bucks. Correa comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Philadelphia also making some changes. Simmons checked in for Robert Covington. Redick comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Picked by Okafor. McConnell kicks to Okafor. Outside, Redick. Stolen by Monroe. The wing. They get the rebound. Correa kicks to Monroe. Screen by Monroe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you got to give him credit.
system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pocket 6. And Simmons kicks to McConnell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. Dishes to Antetokounmpo over Simmons. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Durant. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Over Antetokounmpo, buried from 15 feet out. And that's 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him.
Correa dishes to Parker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 10th in scoring, 12th in assists. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. That's good from Parker.
Shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter, doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Thon Maker's checked in for Milwaukee. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Saric. And Parker drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to McConnell. Unloads from 13. And Ben Simmons again. Simmons got 12.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 6. It's deflected. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Here's Simmons. Good D by Parker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket by Maker.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Thon Maker. Johnson the screen. Feeds it to Redick. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Redick's got his first points of the night.
Redick reading the defense well, and that time goes with the floater.
Brett, everyone knows J.J. Redick for his ability to shoot, but he does much more than that for a team.
There's a lot of things that J.J. Redick does subtly on the defensive end as being a good positional defender, understanding where it is the two guards like to get their offense going, where J.J. can be complimentary on that end too. So it's not just the shooting. He plays a good bit of defense as well.
Here's McConnell following the basket by Thon Maker. Johnson the screen. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Can't hit from in close. Bucks leading by 5. Parker outside. Kicks it to Barea. A minute 20 left in the first half. Three-pointer. Snell. It's good from long range. Snell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game. As you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket. That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo, fourth, Ben Simmons.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Well, these are the 18-wheelers right here. Bigger and tougher. They are fearless when it comes to crashing the boards. And I'll tell you what, it really lightens the load on your bigs when you've got 2 rebounders like these guys at the small forward.
No good on that.
Always take time to think about Jason Kidd and his career, having played against him in high school in the Bay Area in Oakland as he was a star of St. Joseph's. There's no question that back then he had the acumen and the intellect to be a coach. Was always that on the floor during his career and doing it now in Milwaukee.
And he's good on the second. As you said, Brent, Kidd, one of the great minds in the game, was a coach on the floor long before he was a coach on the sideline.
I think it's interesting for Jason Kidd and where he is now because all these young players need experience to get smarter, and Jason is so smart. So I think he's waiting for a time where all of that intellect can catch up, and then everybody can be on the same page.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Ben Simmons' bucket.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Kept alive. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Should have been very healthy, 6 for 9. Bucks leading by 3. Now Berea. He's got 6. He dishes it to Snell. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. One there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
I like how Giannis buries that mid-range shot right there, but he's got to be a bit better than that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
Everybody. You know, the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that only for your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jabari Parker. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Milwaukee leading by 5. Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. On the perimeter, it's Middleton and Giannis. And it's Berea in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and
with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense.
Now, here's Fultz. Back to Okafor. Terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in. Okafor's got 7.
Loving the unselfishness of Fultz. An expert at cutting the D apart here with that slick passing ability.
Correa, the pass to Middleton. Monroe with the screen on Redick. Back to Correa. Screen by Monroe. Puts up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And Simmons kicks to Šarić. And there's the pass to Okafor. And the rejection by Monroe.
The rejection from Monroe. His feet set at the right spot and threw it away.
Here's Redick. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Middleton outside. Parker sets the screen for Middleton. Screen by Monroe. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Monroe's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Fultz kicks to Simmons. Poke loose. Six to shoot. And the shot falls short this time.
Like the defensive effort, they did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Barea. Parker outside. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on. And in part, it was because of their rebound.
Have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. They have no idea how to contain him.
For the shooting performance so far for Simmons.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Middleton against Redick. Okafor with the screen on Barea. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good. Fultz has got 12.
And Fultz, such a good shooter. The D can only do so much. I mean, I like the D, the O, just better.
Oh, here's Parker. 14 points for him. Screen by Monroe. Going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Brent, we know the regular season is a grind. We also know know that revenue is king. Could you imagine a time when we'd actually have to play more than 82 games?
That's interesting, Kevin, because a lot of the times the argument you've heard over the course of the past 5 or 6 seasons, Kevin, is the opposite of that 65-game schedule. Why not reduce the schedule? Stars playing in every game, less back-to-backs, more time for recovery. So the idea of 82 games being extended beyond that, I don't think that that's in the realm of possibility.
65, 68 games. They had that shortened season a couple years ago. It was terrific to watch.
It was, and so we'll see if the league does that. But in your question alone, Kevin, you said it. Cash is king. 82 is the number we're going to settle in, I think, for quite some time.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Saric. A rebound by the Bucks. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes to Barea. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Got a piece of it. Outside for Barea. It's up a 3. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Henson comes in for Parker, and Brocken subbed in for J.J. Barea. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Picked by Okafor. Covington gets to Okafor. Here's the feed to Fultz. Okafor sets the pick for Fultz. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Yeah, love watching Fultz do his thing in that pick and roll. Just picks apart the defense, taking what they give him.
Here's the screen. And here is Henson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Monroe with a screen on Simmons. Antetokounmpo, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. One falls for.
A lot of guys that have versatility in our league, but I think Antetokounmpo is probably the most unique.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Dario Saric. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers trail by 10. Stauskas, the pass to Okafor. Out to the wing. A 3. Stauskas' shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Middleton drives in. Outside, Antetokounmpo from the arc. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Fultz kicks to Covington. Picked by Okafor. Covington against Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Fultz. Okafor with the screen on Monroe. Nice work there, coming off the screen. Fultz has got 16.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
And rarely do you see a team trade out of the first overall pick, but that's exactly what the Celtics did with Fultz. Sixers jumped on the chance to move up, and Fultz matched exactly what they wanted to have.
not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for Fultz. Now, here's McConnell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. With the ball. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
The 76ers trail by 13, and Holmes throws it down.
Such solid fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Now that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Free throw good from Holmes. Bucks leading by 10. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
A tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Stauskas. The 76ers trail by 10. To the middle. And Makers sends it back. McConnell had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. It's tipped. And here's Stauskas from the arc. The miss. On to Tacumbo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Baker. Pass to Brogdon. He's again. Buries the jump shot. Brogdon's got 14 points.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
The dish to Covington. McConnell in the corner. Here's Stauskas. Defended by Middleton. Stauskas, the pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And Makers sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Middleton outside. It's Brogdon on the wing. He kicks it to Maker. To the inside. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Pass to McConnell. Dishes it to Simmons. Baker with the double team. Here's McConnell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. McConnell's got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Henson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Teardrop shot, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Checked in for Chris Middleton. And then for Philadelphia, Johnson comes in for Ben Simmons. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Nick Stauskas. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 10. Feeds to Bayless. Kicks it to Johnson. He dishes it to Covington. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
The 76ers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 8. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you got to wonder, how high is the ceiling for Giannis in terms of the versatility out there on the floor? Tonight, he's putting on a scoring show.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The shot chart for the Bucks.
And this is what happens when you are having a tremendous offensive game. That they are getting great looks and knocking down shots all over the floor. I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
The 76ers trail by 10. The pass to Covington. Up top, Holmes. Here's Bayless. 9 points in the game so far. It's Covington on the wing.
And a chance to check out the stats for Henson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 11th in field goal percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in Bloxburg.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. That free throw missing. With the ball. 19 points in the game. Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Snell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Tony Snell getting a chance to play as a consistent starter last season. Again, a classic guy at the 2-guard spot where you want him to defend and hit some threes. And he made the most of his chance last year with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Bayless. 9 points in the game so far. Up top, Covington. He feeds it to Bayless. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good. Bayless has got 11. And for Snell, with his usage and minutes going up, he responded with better efficiency as a player.
He was much better from deep and from the floor overall last year, Kevin, settling into the role as the off guard for the Bucks, and he just looked much more comfortable shooting the three.
Antetokounmpo, shot clock reset for the Bucks, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He's off on the first.
Whether as a starter or a defensive asset off the bench, Henson's willing to play whatever role the team needs him to.
So he can't get either to fall. Some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Barea subbed in for Brogdon. The 76ers also with a sub. Redick is checked in. Now Barea. He's got 9. Parker outside. Barea kicks to Snell. Passes it to Parker. Stolen by Bayless. 17 feet out, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, not a good idea to leave him alone. He'll make you pay for that mid-range.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Maker passes to Barea. There's the screen. It's tipped. Parker against Covington.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bucks on top, up by 9. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good pull. Understand something. One shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Reddick and Covington make up the perimeter. Mario Saric is out there with Holmes, and it's Bayless in at the point. Parker kicks to Monroe. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's not enough of a hit to slow down a guy with the size of Greg Monroe.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Holmes, that's a screen. Covington against Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Covington.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Berea. They set the screen. Parker dishes to Maker. That drops. It comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now, here's Reddick. Saric with the screen for Reddick. Stolen by Middleton. Last break, Milwaukee on up the court. And the basket by Maker. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots. He's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Now the feed to Covington, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Okafor comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Fulton for Jared Bayless. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Reddick kicks to Saric. Picked by Okafor. 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you can see Fultz has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
Throw, no good.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Berea. Monroe outside. Parker outside. Monroe with a screen on Okafor. Okafor with the steal. Fultz with the ball. He's against Parker. Fultz, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Monroe with a screen on Reddick. 4 on the clock. Monroe, right side. That shot off. Excellent D there from Okafor. Reddick with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Lets a floater go. Here's Fultz. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Fultz has got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Pass to Middleton. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. Monroe against Okafor. From 15 feet away. Monroe with another miss.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
And sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Middleton. Monroe, the pass to Middleton. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia.
Disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Here's Simmons. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Monroe.
You gotta admire the hard work. Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
Them both. Correa with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Okafor. Over Monroe. Another shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Simmons.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor. And I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Now here is Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Correa, the pass to Monroe. The Bucks working the ball around. Monroe with a screen on Simmons. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one at the line is good. Fultz. There's the dish to Simmons. Okafor sets the pick for Simmons. To the paint. Okafor in the post. Monroe on him. And it's Okafor missing. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Sharks. Outside, Simmons. It's Redick on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And stopped by Redick. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just lies and he looks on it.
And the dunk by Parker.
Incredible that Antetokounmpo has grown the way he has as a leader for the ball club. He wants to make his teammates better, and you can see that with the way he passes the ball.
Now here's Okafor. Simmons on the wing. He kicks the Fultz. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Pass to Berea. They set the pick. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Screened by Parker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he uses the glass on the lane. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half. The 76ers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lead.
Okafor with a screen on Berea. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Redick. From about 19 feet, the offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Giannis just fighting right there on the glass and using some of his size to carve out enough space.
The 76ers trail by 11. Timeout called the 76ers.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Let's see if we have enough.
Here's Berea after Ben Simmons buttons. Berea dishes to Middleton. Parker a screen on Redick. Screen by Monroe. And Middleton kicks to Berea. Middleton the pass to Monroe. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, he just relished those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
To the left wing, here's Fultz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 22 points for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Correa with a wide open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
A little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
No good from Simmons. Bucks leading by 9. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's now 29 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 76ers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And it's Simmons penetrating. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Parker against Saric. Parker dishes to Monroe. And the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Now here's Simmons. Over onto the Kumbo. The turnaround jumper. Counted. Simmons got 24.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
Middleton with a screen for Barea. Dishes to Middleton. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Redick against Middleton. Fultz, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Barea. Over Fultz. It's tipped.
I love how high Fultz gets on these restrictions, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots down.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded by Barea. And Redick kicks to Simmons. Over onto the Kumbo. No good from Simmons.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
And Simmons throws it in.
The activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. That was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Antetokounmpo after the Sixers pick up 2. And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
Now here's Redick. Here's Simmons. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks to Barea. To the wing on the left. Okafor against Monroe. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Parker getting more comfortable in his early stages of his career with drawing contact on the inside.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Jabari Parker. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Sinks the second.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
O'Connell. It's off. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.